Welcome back. You're watching NDTV Profit. The markets are pretty strong and we're in the thick of earnings seasons. A lot of earnings have been coming out. PNB Housing Finance came out with the third quarter earnings we spoke with the management. We spoke with Mr. Sanjaya Gupta, the Managing Director at PNB Housing Finance, and we asked him about the
AUM growth over the 9 months period annualized was 53%, and it rose to something like 37,000 crores over the period. So a very satisfactory period and much, I would say different from what the expectations were.
Was the strong growth led by retail segment?
I think so, and certainly, after the demonetization, we are seeing now in January some green shoots re-emerging in the mass housing segment, and which is a very promising indicator for us to believe that, the growth projections of the future, we will be able to attain them.
Is there a deferred demand for home loans? Do you think this will come back in a strong way?
Well, first and foremost, I don't think there has been any loss. What has happened, and as you very rightly said, people have deferred their decision making of buying a home. But this is the right time when there are a lot of ready-built properties available at the right price, and even the credit is at the right cost. So it's the right time to buy houses, and I think people will come back on the table and will start owning their own homes.
Can you talk about the NIM expansions? What was the factors that led to the expansion?
Well, see, the IPO effect has not been fully, I would say, factored in right away, because the IPO monies only came middle of November. But certainly the NIMs were protected. We were over-leveraged at about 15 times pre-IPO, which has now come down significantly. And I think the capital which has been infused will make a lot of difference in the future, especially for our growth projections.
So in the fourth quarter, do you think NIMs have a bigger leg up?
I think that the NIM will not get compressed, and we have in fact seen towards the end of quarter 3 that our NIMs have improved by 3-4 basis points. So that, as I said, that impact of capital infusion, we will see it more pronounced in the quarters to come by.
Can you talk of the addition of branches in the third quarter?
Well, right away we have 58 branches spread over 35 unique locations. In this financial year, we are going to open 7 more branches, and our main focus areas are tier 2 cities. So I think, we will be a very stable pan-India player going forward. And even in 17-18, our main emphasis on growth will be through our new branch network.
In terms of asset quality, do you see any change?
Well, certainly in November, in the month of November, the bounce rates had gone up, but they sort of normalized in December. And, as you very rightly pointed out, our gross non-performing assets as of 31st December 2016 were only 0.37%. Even if we take out that 60-day grace which has been given by National Housing Bank, they are only 0.43%, which is a very healthy indicator on the non-performing assets. And to, put a lot of speculation at rest, even in our wholesale book, which is only 15% of the total portfolio, there is a 0 NPA as on 31st of December 2016.
In the budget, do you expect measures to give a boost to affordable housing?
I am certainly, I'm pretty sure that the government is going to lay a lot of emphasis on mass housing and affordable housing.
Thank you, Mr. Gupta, for speaking with us at NDTV Profit. So that was the management of PNB Housing Finance talking about the third quarter earnings. We're going to slip into a break and we'll come back with lots more.